salutations at the holy feet of the Bhagavan. My reverence to the dignitaries on the stage and all the wise men in front of the stage in the audience. It's not just my pleasure but my privilege to be a part of this evening, and before I forget, at the very outset, let me thank Saira ji and Smita ji for having given me this beautiful opportunity to be sitting in such close quarters with the Swamiji and be in his spell for the evening. I thank you all. Today is Guru Purnima, a very auspicious day for all of us, a day when Shiva initiated the Saptarshis with the Yoga Diksha. It's the day when Vedavyas, the sage Vyas, was born. It's a day when Buddha made his very first teaching to his disciples. It's a day when Mahavir started his Guru Parampara by being the Guru for Gautam Swami. And it's the day for so many other things to come. And having heard Shailesh brother speak so beautiful things, achievements about what they have done in this organization, I'm certain that 50 years from now, 100 years from now, when somebody goes on this stage, they will be saying, today is a day Hridaya Spandana was born. And I would like to look at that day. I look forward to that. Hridaya Spandana is a very beautiful name. I know I fancy names because among the Shodasha Samskaras of Vedas, Namakarana Samskara is supposed to be very good, but people take it for granted, right? But Veda says if you don't know how to keep a good name, then how will it inspire you to do good things in life? Hridaya Spandana is a very beautiful name. Hands that serve are holier than lips that pray. I was awesome. It's an awesome phrase, a tagline that caught my mind. If a person doesn't have a heart that beats with kindness, with empathy, how will he have hands that are going to work, which will be far better than the lips that pray? So it's a beautiful name that I have kept, and I'm sure that the Sevaks will do a lot of good work in the years to come to take this organization to meet the aspirations of the needy wherever they are in the world. Any organization to do something good, the organization needs the blessings of the Guru. The organization needs the kindness of that supreme being behind everything that they do. And that's what a Guru is all about. I would like to take a couple of minutes to share with you how Vedas look at Guru. Vedas actually prescribe 3 types of gurus. And in order to illustrate that, I would just narrate a small Vedic story. In those days of yore, students at a very tender age of 8 or so used to get into a Gurukula, and they used to pursue their study there under the able guidance of various gurus for about 15, 16, 18 years. And on the last day, when it is time for Samavartana, which is a graduation day in the Vedic school, they bow to their gurus, take their blessings, and enter the society in order to teach the society what they have learned in the Gurukulam. One of the students, a day before the Samavartana, comes to one of the gurus and says, Guruji, I have a doubt in my mind. I have learned a lot from you, but tomorrow onwards, I'm getting into this jungle called the society. And when I am there, and there is some doubts in my mind as to what is right, what is wrong, what should I do? If I am at a crossroad, what's the road that I need to take, and so on and so forth. What do I do? The Guru smiled at him and said, go back and read the scriptures, my boy. Answers for all your questions are there. Guruji gave his pranams, the student gave his pranams and moved on to the next Guru. Posed the same question, and the Guru said, my boy, don't worry. For so many years you have seen me what I have taught you. Just remember from your memory whatever I have taught you, and they will come in handy in helping you to cross that road of confusion. So he said, thanks a lot. Came to the third Guru. The third Guru smiled at him and said, for the last 14 years you have been living with me, right? Student said, yes. And you have seen me from very close quarters, right? Student said, yes. Then the Guru said, Whenever in future you have any doubts in your mind, whenever you have a certain confusion, just recall as to what I would have done in that position. The student bowed and left. Vedas prescribe three types of gurus for us. The first one is a bodhaka, a teacher, right? What does he do? He is going to show us how to walk, right? He's going to prescribe a methodology through which he is going to teach us how to walk. And because he teaches us how to walk, he is imparting intelligent quotient, IQ, in us. And what is it going to do for us, that IQ? That IQ is going to make us succeed in life, right? Then the second guru who said, remember whatever I taught you, is in Vedic definition the guru. The first one is the bodhak, the second one is the guru. And what does that guru bring to the table? The guru brings DQ, the divinity quotient, for us. The divinity quotient through which he is not telling us how to walk, but he is showing us a path to walk. He is showing us, walk this path and you will be great. And when such a guru is available for us and he teaches us the path and we move on in that, we don't simply succeed. We actually become happy human beings, right? We become religious in all its aspects. Now the third guru, the Veda calls him as Acharya. The third guru who said, recall what I did in my life and then take inspiration from that, is a guru who just not teaches and preaches, but he is a guru called as an Acharya because he also practices. He doesn't show you just the way. He doesn't show you how to walk. He will hold your hand and walk along with you. Right? And he is that supreme guru, the Acharya, who will impart to us SQ, spirituality quotient. And when you get spirituality quotient from such sublime hands, such divine entity, you will not just succeed in your life, you will not just be happy, you will be joyful. This is what an Acharya does. Veda actually gives us three different definitions of a guru, but in our normal life, right, we don't have Acharyas, we have gurus. We have gurus who actually practice what they preach. In colloquial language, we say, they walk the talk. It is our responsibility for our own good. And when it is our own good that is taken care of, we provide that goodness to the society around us, that we find such a guru. And I'm so happy that the congregation today in this hall has already found such a guru, have already found such a Bhagavan, and that divine spirit is leading you on the way. And for all those who have not found such a guru, probably today is a very auspicious day to start the search. I would end my words with a mantra from Veda. This is a Rigvedic mantra. It is taken from 6th Kanda, 54th Sukta, and first mantra, Rigvedic mantra. This mantra tells us about who is that Acharya, what is his characteristics, right? Very beautifully, in a few words, it tells us. The mantra is, Sampushan vidusha nayayohu anja sanu shasati. Sampushan vidusha nayayohu anja sanu shasati. Ye evedamiti bravat. Sampushan, oh my Lord Almighty. Vidusha naya, vidusha, vidagnane is the dhatu. Vidusha, the learned, the enlightened. Nayaha, oh God, please give me an opportunity to walk alongside this enlightened being called Acharya. Then Veda mantra itself asks a question, who is that Acharya? It says, Yaha anjasanu shasati. Yaha he who anjasanu shasati. Means one who is able to very clearly tell you this is right, this is wrong. No ambiguity. Absolute clarity. Like the lightning, right? He is the one who says, this is right, this is wrong. You are standing in the crossroad and you want to progress as a happy being, as a joyful being, then this is the road you need to take, period. No other questions. That is an Acharya. And the mantra says, once again it says, how does he say that? How does he say that? And the mantra itself replies telling, Ye evedamiti bravat. Evedamitim, evam idamiti, idamittam. He is an acharya who tells you this is right, this is wrong, in such a emphatic fashion that, in a way it is idamittam, it is that, that's it. No other questions asked. I'm sure that looking at the passion, looking at the complete surrender that the audience in the hall today have towards that Bhagavan, the Bhagavan is a great acharya for all of us. And through all your seva, seva to live and live to seva is such a beautiful phrase once again. I am sure that you would reach out to much larger and needy people across societies, across nations, and then carry the blessings of Bhagavan to heal them, to bring them on the path of righteousness. With these simple words, I conclude. Om Tat Sat.